What's up, Riverside? I'm Andrew Preston.
And I'm Braden Fish. Today for ENN, you'll be watching our Faculty Spotlight, Cadet Store commercial, and our very own behind-the-scenes project we like to call The Studio. All this and more on ENN.
This week in headline news, our band participated in the Hall County expedition. It was led by Chief Giove and Mr. Rossi. Take a look. On October 9th, the first quarter of the school year ends, so make sure you stay in good academic standing to finish this quarter strong. Now, let's get a quick word from our sponsors.
The RMA Cadet Store offers a vintage-style windbreaker with our old logo for the low price of $64.99. You can show off your classic swag by rocking this windbreaker during the fall and winter season this year.
Hey Riverside, Cadet BK here. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode of Riverside Athletics, we're going to be giving you the inside scoop on everything sports, including scores, upcoming games, and behind-the-scene interviews with coaches and athletes. This week in football, our Riverside Eagles are coming off of a bye week as they get ready to play the Prince Avenue Wolverines today. Show up to Prince Avenue dressed in blue and ready to show your Riverside spirit. Our five-time national champions traveled to Lumpkin County last weekend, where they took both first and second place overall at the meet. This Saturday, our RMA Raiders will be heading to Cedar Shoals High School, where they will be competing for that first place spot. Good luck and let's go Raiders. Oh!
Riverside Cross Country Harriers ventured to a tiny hamlet of Social Circle, Georgia yesterday evening to participate in the Redskin Cross Country Invitational. The young Eagles were able to find a way to win the meet by scoring 69 points, 24 points ahead of the runner-up. Once again, running in a tight pack was the key. With less than a minute separating the top runners, the Eagles were led by Austin Erickson, who came in 6th out of 151 runners with a time of 19 minutes and 18 seconds. Behind Austin was Cooper Lindsay, Vito Canoop, Alex Pombo, and Handy Ishmael. Riverside won overall team points running against 5A, 6A, and 7A schools like Lake Oconee Academy, George Walton, Rockdale County, Heritage, Walnut Grove, and Loganville High School, to name a few of the 10. The Eagles celebrated a victory meal at the world-famous Blue Willow Inn right around the corner from the high school. Dining in with fellow brothers, a few of the supporting parents that came, the team bonded over fried chicken and homemade mac and cheese. The Eagles will travel to Dahlonega to compete in Lumpkin County Invitational on Monday. JV boys start at 5:30, with the varsity boys race following at 6:30. We thank the Riverside community for their continued support. It's a great day to be an Eagle. Congratulations to our prep football team in their victory yesterday over Lakeview Academy. The boys played a fantastic game, beating Lakeview 30-0.
This is BK, and thanks for watching Riverside Athletics.
Let's hear from this week's Faculty Spotlight, Matt Sergeant Bagwell.
Good morning, I'm Master Sergeant Bagwell. This is my 14th year at Riverside. I used to teach 7th grade world history. I've taught American history honors to 8th graders. I teach AP US history, AP psychology, Russian 1 and Russian 2. Well, this is my third year teaching Russian formally. Before that, we had a Russian club for a couple of years. We met at lunch for some of our Russian-speaking cadets, many of whom spoke Russian, but they had never read it or written it, and they needed a little more formal training. Well, if I could give cadets one piece of advice, it would be to remember that your teachers are not the enemy. They are on your side. If you will treat them like a coach and remember that you're on the same team, your grades would improve and you would enjoy class more. It was absolutely my pleasure. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Master Sergeant Bagwell. Now it's time to take a peek and see what we do behind the scenes with our first edition of The Studio.
Yeah, I'm the senior producer here. Obviously, it's the most important role in all of ENN. If it wasn't for me, this show wouldn't be non-existent. That's just the truth.
Okay, it's not a good idea, right?
No.
Why?
I'm kidding. Continue.
I know you're kidding, because if you weren't kidding, I...
What you're telling me is that you don't have all the people responded to on the segment request.
Hey, you're here in the morning.
What?
You're here.
I'm always here.
I will when I get on my computer. Can you stop distracting everybody?
So, I'm trying to go to class and do my work every single day, but Captain Ahmad is always so loud. I'm trying to do my work. You see me, I'm a final timeline editor.
Are we done here?
I feel like he knows when I'm going to film him.
My name is Mark Hughes.
Okay, so why are you in ENN?
That's a good question. I think I was placed in ENN because I'm a hard worker. I like to get things done, and I'm just kind of a favorite here.
What is going on?
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Areeb coming in the room, like always, causing a scene. I'm trying to work on my segment.
So crazy.
I understand.
My birthday was about a week ago.
I don't think anyone asked.
I don't think anyone cared. Yeah, also you were 16 about a week ago, so...
And, I don't care.
I do. Excuse me, I was basically invited for my great skills in photography. Like, look at my Instagram. Look at these high quality pictures. That's why I'm on the cast. That's why I'm on ENN. And flip it to Macklin. That's why I'm on ENN, and my talent is I'm way better than him, and Mr. Garrett likes me better. You can ask him right now. 2, 1.
You're me.
So, this is ENN for you. You know, we got a lot
3,
of...
2, 1.
We're on
say wavelengths.
Yeah.
Are you acting right now?
No. This is just me, baby.
That's actually you?
No, of course.
I'm pretty sure you're acting.
How would you know? How do I know you're not acting right now?
Because I'm behind the camera.
So?
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. I'm Andrew Preston.
And I'm Braden Fish.
This is us signing off. We'll see you next week on ENN.